Breath awareness is a simple but powerful practice. First of all, we're going to check our posture. So if you're sitting in a chair, ideally have your feet flat on the floor with shoes removed. And feel as if the spine is sitting upright. Now, depending on the kind of chair you have, you may be able to lean back on it, or you may want to come forward a little bit and allow the spine to support itself. Feel as if the head is balanced on top of the spine and gently lift through the crown of the head to have a sense of lengthening up. And at the same time, just release the shoulders, rest the palms on the thigh, and allow the body to be supported in good posture, but also without excessive tension. We're going to close the eyes. If you prefer not to close the eyes, you can just have a soft gaze forward and down. So the first thing we're going to do is center ourselves by focusing on the body. So notice those points of contact to the ground through the feet, through the hips onto the chair. Notice the touch of the palms on the thighs. And feel yourself to be steady and still. And now begin to notice sensations in the body. If you have any tension, perhaps in the shoulders, notice that. And notice any other sensations of comfort or discomfort, of ease or tension in your body. We always do this grounding, this coming into the moment. And it's partly an acknowledgement that we can only ever start our yoga practice from exactly how we feel right here, right now. And our yoga practice is going to be slightly different every time because we're always starting from a slightly different place. And now begin to focus your attention on your breath, but without trying to change the breath. Just simply witness what is taking place. We're going to try to do all our breathing in and out through the nose unless the nose is blocked. Of course, if you need to take any breaths through the mouth, that is absolutely fine. Notice the sensation of coolness on the inside of the nostrils as you breathe in. Notice the sense of warmth from the air heated up by your body as you breathe out. Coolness as you breathe in. Warmth as you breathe out. And notice the way in which your body is making space for the inhalation. Perhaps you notice the abdomen moving out slightly as your diaphragm presses downwards. Or perhaps you notice the lower ribs expanding. Or perhaps you notice both of these things. And as you exhale, usually experiencing the reverse of that, the abdomen moving inward slightly, the lower ribs relaxing down and into their resting position. As we dive a little more deeply and into more subtlety of our own breath. Begin to notice the quality of your inhalation and exhalation. Is it very smooth? Or is it a little uneven, a little jagged at the edges? When you are about to breathe out, is that an easy turning point for the breath? Like the tide coming in and then the tide going out? Or is there a little bit of tension there? Take a few moments, a few breaths to really get to know your own breath as it is today, right here, right now. How is your in-breath? How is your out-breath? And now we'll see if we can change the quality of that breath a little bit by inviting ourselves to make the inhale as smooth and as slow as possible, and not overfilling the lungs, not trying to do a great big breath, just drawing into a comfortable sense of fullness, particularly in the lower parts of the lungs, so not really lifting the shoulders or the upper ribs. And seeing if we can transition to the exhale in a very smooth way and really release the out breath with as little effort as possible, noticing a smooth and steady flow of breath. Allow your mind to be completely absorbed in observing, in witnessing your own breath as it comes into the body and as it exits the body. And as you continue for a few more breaths, be aware of the effects of this simple practice. Does your body feel a little steadier, perhaps softer? Does your mind feel a little more settled? And then to release from this practice, first of all, just allow your breath to come back into its own natural rhythm. Be aware of the touch of the hands on the thighs, the feet on the floor, the hips on the seat. And then just begin to move the fingers and toes, a little shrug of the shoulders. And when you're ready, blinking, open the eyes. And take any kind of stretch or movement that you might want to do after sitting still for a while. Remember that yoga is not a linear process. We're always starting from a slightly different position. So you shouldn't expect or load expectations on yourself that you're going to be doing your breath work better and better every single time. It's about doing the practice. It's about a process which will always help you, but you'll always be starting from a different place. And something as simple as this breath awareness can be a really powerful tool to first of all get people connected back to their body and their breath. And it provides the foundation stone really for the breathing techniques that we'll be doing next. So thanks very much.